day after the budget was presented by the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, the opposition is up in arms. They've been calling it a Kursi Bachao budget or a budget to save the government. The INDI bloc has now even urged their chief ministers not to take part in the upcoming Niti Aayog meeting. Today, the INDI bloc leaders gathered outside the parliament to stage a protest against what they call is a biased budget that only was meant for the progress of two states. First up, let's take you straight to the parliament where a few hours earlier, the INDI bloc staged a protest against the government over the budget.
So here in Parliament, in front of the Makar Dwar, the India bloc MPs are protesting against the union budget that was tabled yesterday in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The opposition MPs claim that the budget is nothing but a political compulsion for the government, and they have failed to deliver on the promises they made to the states that are non-BJP ruled state. K.C. Venugopal, the General Secretary for Congress, says that they are not against grants being given to Bihar or Andhra Pradesh, but the way other states have been neglected as per opposition is something that they are not ready to accept.
We have some reactions coming in from Congress leaders. The Congress is miffed. It claims that many other states like Maharashtra, Kerala and others have not been given any assistance by the centre in this budget. Congress party also says that according to them, Bihar and Andhra Pradesh may not get what they were promised.
The aim is to protect the government. They were giving so much hopes to only to we are not against to giving the money to the states like Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. But other states also should get justice. Without giving justice to other states, they are giving only one or two states. Will have a big problem on federal system. That's why we are agitating. Niti Aayog meeting is, I think, what is the point of me having a presence in the meeting? The government is not giving justice toward the state governments where we are in opposition. We decided that our chief ministers will not attend the Niti Aayog.
But there is very little for most states. The injustice, for example, in the case of Kerala, there were a few expectations, particularly in the health sector, the promise to maintain an AIIMS there and so on, all of which have not been fulfilled. So these are the kind, each state has its own issues to point to.
This is a Kursi Bachao budget, and this budget has only their government in mind rather than the nation, and we feel that it's a betrayal of the people of India, and this kind of discrimination has never happened in the budget proposals, and Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman has betrayed every part of India, and this is a discriminatory towards, we want the discrimination to stop here, and this discrimination politics of BJP and particularly Mr. Modi continues. State after state, what they are due has been denied.
Meanwhile, other allies of the INDI bloc have also targeted the BJP, asking whether the double engine they speak of are Andhra Pradesh and Bihar.
समर्थन मूल्य किसान को न मिलकर के जो अलायंस पार्टनर जो सरकार बचा रहे हैं उन्हें समर्थन मूल्य सरकार दे रही है, ये तो अखबारों में भी छपा है। तीसरा, महंगाई को लेकर के सरकार कोई ऐसा ठोस कदम नहीं उठा पाई जिससे महंगाई नियंत्रण होती। अगर कहीं आपने मिडिल क्लास को कुछ सहूलियत भी दी है तो वो अपनी महंगाई से आप वापस ले रहे हैं। बड़े सपने दिखाए थे यूपी को, क्या मिला यूपी को? डबल इंजन की सरकार, तो डबल लाभ मिलना चाहिए था, दिल्ली का लाभ, लखनऊ का लाभ, लेकिन लगता ये है कि दिल्ली अब लखनऊ की तरफ नहीं देख रही है, या लखनऊ वालों ने दिल्ली वालों को नाराज कर दिया। उसका परिणाम हमें बजट में दिखाई दे रहा है। तो डबल इंजन का क्या फायदा हुआ? बिहार जा रहा है विकास, यूपी को क्यों छोड़ रहे हैं आप?
How do you see this budget?
I don't see it. I can't see it.
Ma'am, the opposition parties are alleging that there is nothing for the non-BJP or alliance-ruled states.
There is nothing for the country. Forget it. Non-BJP, BJP.
Ma'am, be it Uttar Pradesh, be it Maharashtra, the parties are claiming that nothing has been.
What they have given, Bihar is all hogwash.
It's all eyewash, you are saying.
Absolutely eyewash.
महाराष्ट्र तो इनका अलायंस के साथ चल रहा स्टेट है। महाराष्ट्र में पिछले 10 साल से, जैसे मैंने कल कहा था, प्रधानमंत्री सरकार बचाओ योजना कल घोषित की है, यूनियन बजट नहीं था वो, वैसे ही प्रधानमंत्री महाराष्ट्र विरोधी योजना कल बजट में दिखाई दी। जब महाराष्ट्र 10 साल से जब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी आई है, महाराष्ट्र को कुछ नहीं मिला है। हाईएस्ट टैक्स पेइंग स्टेट है, हर एक रुपया जो जाता है केंद्र के पास, उससे हमें सिर्फ वापस 3 पैसे से लेकर 8 पैसे तक मिलते हैं। ये शर्मनाक है कि आज तक महाराष्ट्र के हित का काम नहीं किया और बाकी सारे राज्यों में भी, चाहे तमिलनाडु हो, केरला हो, वेस्ट बंगाल हो, सेम भेदभाव देखा गया, इसलिए हम प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं।
Now, in the meantime, a massive face-off was seen. It erupted in Rajya Sabha as well, with Kharge launching scathing attack on the centre. Nirmala Sitharaman debunked charges made by Congress. Let's listen in.
ऐसा बजट मैं कभी नहीं देखा और ये सिर्फ किसी को खुश करने के लिए, कुर्सी बचाने के लिए वो ये सब हुआ है। इसका हम खंडन करते हैं और इस ढंग से बजट पेश अगर हो गया, मैं समझता हूँ कर्नाटक से आए हैं। नहीं, कर्नाटक से आए हैं सर। हमारी तो अपेक्षा ऐसी थी सबसे ज्यादा मुझे ही मिलेगा, लेकिन इतना हमको तो कुछ नहीं मिला। तो इसका तो हम खंडन करेंगे, प्रोटेस्ट करेंगे और सारे इंडिया पार्टी अलायंस, सारे कन्याकुमारी से लेकर कश्मीर तक। नहीं, मैं बोल देता हूँ, उन्होंने तो बोलने में, माता जी बोलने में तो एक्सपर्ट है, मुझे मालूम है, तो उसीलिए
आपकी बेटी के बराबर हैं।
This is a deliberate attempt of the opposition parties led by the Congress party to give an impression to the people, oh, nothing has been given to our states, it's only been given to 2 states. I would challenge the Congress party for all the budget speeches that they've delivered, that in each of the budget speeches, have they named every state of this country? This is an outrageous allegation. This is an outrageous allegation.
जो कल बजट पेश हुआ, उस बजट में किसी स्टेट को कुछ नहीं मिला और सबके थाली खाली और 2 के थाली में पकोड़ा और ये अपना जिलेबी, ये 2 छोड़ के किसी को नहीं मिला कुछ। ना तमिलनाडु को मिला, ना केरला को मिला, ना कर्नाटक को मिला, ना महाराष्ट्र को मिला, ना पंजाब, ना हरियाणा, ना राजस्थान।
We have Shivani joining us in the broadcast with more details. Shivani, that was a face-off between Mallikarjun Kharge and the response that came in from the finance minister, who says these allegations are outrageous.
Swati, we've seen the face-off that emerged today in the parliament, and we also saw how the parliament session today began with a protest at the Makar Dwar, where the India Bloc leaders had gathered with placards and posters in their hand, putting out allegations on the government of a discriminatory budget. And we also saw how Mallikarjun Kharge has been again and again reiterating in the parliament that no state which is not being ruled by the BJP has got anything other than the allies of the NDA like Bihar and Andhra Pradesh. And he also put out allegations that this is a kursi bachao budget, and that has been the statement of the Congress party since yesterday after Finance Minister had presented her budget. And today she countered all these attacks. She said that whatever the opposition is doing is just to mislead, misinform and create confusion among the people, that the government has brought out a budget where no state has got any funds. But she also said that this is incorrect and this is outrageous, the way the opposition party is trying to miscommunicate to the people about the budget. So we see that outrage in the parliament continues from both the sides. The Congress party and the India Bloc leaders, they have been alleging that the budget is not for the common people, while Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, she has been clarifying and calling this agenda of the Congress party and the opposition a fake agenda, outrageous agenda.
Right. Shivani, thank you very much for getting us the updates. We're moving on now. A controversy, in fact, has erupted now over the protesting members who were protesting at the entry and have blocked the entry for other MPs. Amid all the protests that was happening, and the Lok Sabha speaker took note of this, he cautioned the opposition. The speaker claims to have received complaints from certain MPs that they were blocked entry into the parliament complex by their opposition counterparts as they were protesting at the entrance. The claim was also backed up by the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju.
आप सदन नहीं चलाना चाहते, प्रश्नकाल नहीं चलाना चाहते। सदन में नियोजित तरीके से गतिरोध करना ठीक नहीं है और माननीय सदस्यगणों, संसद में प्रदर्शन करते समय इस बात का ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि किसी भी माननीय सदस्य को गेट पे आने पे गतिरोध पैदा नहीं होना चाहिए। मैंने बुलाकर भी चर्चा की है और ये उचित नहीं है, मुझे कई माननीय सदस्यों ने लिखा है।
आपने जो अभी रिमार्क किया है, कई मेंबर्स ऑफ पार्लियामेंट ने हमको भी अप्रोच किया है कि ये जो मेन पार्लियामेंट का द्वार है,
नहीं मुझे लिख के दिया है,
मकर द्वार
लिख के दिया मुझे,
और आपका संज्ञान में भी आया है, मुझे भी बताया गया है। और दूसरी बात सर, आज क्वेश्चन आवर में जो हमारा ओपोजिशन एमपीज ने जो किया है वो निंदनीय है। ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग में सर, ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग में सारा पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के फ्लोर लीडर ने कहा हाउस अच्छा से चलना चाहिए, नियम से चलना चाहिए, सबने कहा। फिर सदन में आकर के इस तरीके से डिस्टर्ब करना, क्वेश्चन आवर का डिस्टर्ब करना, ये ठीक नहीं है सर।
Let's now shift our focus to the other issues that are being raised after the budget was announced. One of that is indexation. While presenting the Union Budget 2024, Finance Minister announced a hike in the long-term capital gains on all financial and non-financial assets to 12.5% from the current 10% taxation. On the other hand, short-term capital gains tax on some assets has also been increased from 15 to 20%. But the exemption limit for long-term capital gains tax has been increased to 1.25 lakh rupees from 1 lakh. This means people can potentially save money on capital gains taxes even though the LTCG, that is the long-term capital gains tax rate, has increased. However, the impact on taxes will depend on the amount of your capital gains. It's possible that you could see some savings despite the increase in rate due to the higher exemption limit. In another crucial announcement, the Finance Minister also said that indexation benefit for property sales would be removed. Now, this means that property owners wishing to sell their property will no longer be able to adjust their price using inflation, thereby reducing their capital gains. However, it is to be noted that the government earlier taxed long-term capital gains from property sales at 20% with indexation benefits. The new tax rate for LTCG on property sales will be 12.5%.
So let me ask you, middle class not too happy. Yes, they've got some relief in the tax cuts, but the long-term capital gains, the removal of indexation is leading to a lot of memes coming up on social media, middle classes versus the government. Do you think, somewhere down the line, the shoe still continues to pinch the middle classes?
Yes, this feedback has come, and I'm sure Honorable Finance Minister would look at this feedback. I'll also pass on this feedback to Honorable Finance Minister.
Are you saying there is a relook possible?
It's improper for me to comment on this.
Okay, but this feedback has come when you say, has there been a discussion within the government on this, and how do you respond also to the opposition that met at Khargeji's residence this evening? The Samajwadi Party was not a part of it, but is planning to boycott the Niti Aayog meeting. Once again, are we getting into a confrontational relationship with the opposition?
See, opposition, if it were constructive, it would have made such a big difference. But you have seen the last 10 years. The entire 10 years period, they have simply made noises. They have boycotted parliament. They have walked away from debates because they don't have a substantive way forward to suggest. That's why they are adopting this means of boycotting. It shows their lack of thinking, their lack of how the country should be run, their lack of vision. That's what is clearly evident from these stands.
Well, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav, thank you very much for joining me, and thank you very much for throwing light on the fact that the feedback on the long-term capital gain and the removal of indexation is something that the government is looking at and is aware of. What happens next, of course, we'll wait for your word on it. Thank you very much, Ashwini Vaishnav.